Was ist gut.
Not following one's peers. Leadership is not just taking oneself away from a problem. It requires the courage to stand up against friends, even best friends, to support the underdogs. Even as adults, we all know how hard it is to do that. The 2012 Leadership Award is given to a student who has exhibited a consistent positive influence on his fellow students, a willingness to help others, integrity in his actions, generosity in giving credit where it is due, and always a sense of fairness. The 2012 Leadership Award is presented to Ranko Stevanovic. So many people work behind the scenes to make this day a success. Vera Bracicki.
The farewell address will be delivered by Mr. Ranko Stevanovic.
Hello everyone, I am Ranko Stevanovic. I welcome and thank you for coming to a very special event this morning. Please know that it means so much to the class of 2012 to see you here in such large numbers. Let me start by quoting a man who holds such high significance in our history, and who has given us many wise words to live by, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. How true that statement really is. I believe a man should not be measured by his intelligence alone, but also by his character. What is character? Well, the dictionary defines character as the combination of traits and qualities distinguishing the individual nature of a person or thing. But in reality, it means much more than that. To me, character means being trustworthy and honest, having the courage to do the right thing regardless of the consequences, and to hold true to those principles in which one believes. It means being respectful and treating others with respect. Having character means being able to embrace and accept all diversity present in our lives. It means being responsible and doing what you're supposed to do, being accountable for your words, actions, and attitudes, and in considering the consequences as well as setting good examples. Having character means being fair and open-minded and able to treat all people fairly. To be caring, expressing gratitude, helping those in need, and learning to forgive and be forgiven. Always be a good citizen, respect authority, and do your part to make your school and community a better place. These are just a few principles that have been fostered and nurtured in me during the last 9 years here at Edgebrook School by my family, church, teachers, coaches, friends, and all those whom I have come into contact with. And today, I am walking away better for the experience. I have been a student here at Edgebrook School since the fall of 2003 when I entered kindergarten at the age of 5. I have changed and grown a little over the years. Something that was also growing and I was not aware of was my character. The way I treated my fellow students and the way I interacted with my teachers, what I gave value to and the actions that I did not, all displayed my character. I remember a time when I was 9 years old playing a baseball game. Gee, imagine that. I hit the ball so deep into the outfield that it looked to be a home run without a doubt. But the outfielder was ready for my bat and played deeper out than usual. As the ball hung for what seemed like forever, the outfielder raised his mitt and caught the ball. I was out. Later, his mom came up to me while I was sitting in the dugout and said, "Great hit, kid. Don't worry. Next time, I'll give him $50 to drop the ball." I looked up, smiled, and said, "That's not necessary. Next time, I'll hit it out of the ballpark. But tell your son that was an amazing catch." I guess at the time I only said what came naturally to me, what I felt. What I now understand is that my character would not allow me to say anything else other than the truth. It was in fact a great catch. There are so many memories I will keep with me throughout my life from my years here at Edgebrook School. I oftentimes think about those fun-filled kindergarten days with our dear Mrs. Schaefer, who is nothing short of magical, and whose time and patience with our students is unsurpassed. And my 5th and 6th grade spirited and dedicated teacher, Mrs. Muhammad, and Mrs. Patel, who always shows her belief in your abilities and is always encouraging and supportive. And of course, Mrs. Fields, whose caring, passion, and inspiration will stay with me always throughout my life. Mrs. Fields, you're nothing short of awesome. Character. Character can be found on the walls and halls of Edgebrook School. Edgebrook School is one of the most significant building blocks in the formation of character, especially as it touches our lives from such an early age. Edgebrook School, teachers, and faculty are part of that foundation of solid character building, and in so many ways will have an impact on the lives of those of us who have been fortunate enough to pass through the halls of Edgebrook School. In closing, I would like to thank each and every member of Edgebrook School, teachers, faculty, staff, and students, and everyone who has contributed to making Edgebrook School the great educational institute that it is today. Thank you all for making the last 9 years so unforgettable. A part of Edgebrook School will remain with me always. Thanks for the memories.
Congratulations to Ranko. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.
Got hair in your own?
All right. Hold on. That was a very nice graduation. Great speech. And did you expect that little extra thing that they gave you? The
Leadership? I mean,
what about that thing on your chest? That thing.
this, well, yeah, I knew we were going to get this because if I have a feather, then yeah, I get that.
Oh, if you have a feather. All right. You want to drive? All right. That's it. Burbank, shut up. Burbank.
Stands together.
Here. Did you hear that from your class?
Now you must do this thing.
I got this new app called Pimple Square.